Hello, everyone. I hope your week is off to a great start. Parky Thompson here with Financial Focus. And again, I just wanted to give you a quick little video with some encouragement and especially directed to those who may be struggling at this time. Now, you may not be struggling, but I encourage you to watch this. And if you know someone who is, you can give these words of wisdom to them. You can share this video with them, whatever may be the case to be a help. So many people find themselves now, since we're in the fourth, fifth, sixth week of this shutdown, they find themselves struggling with income at this point. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't received your stimulus, maybe the income's coming in, maybe you've been furloughed, maybe you've been laid off. Whatever the scenario, whatever the case may be, if you find yourself struggling at this point, you need to make sure that you are protecting your four walls. You need to make sure that your finances, the money that you do have coming in, is working towards the four specific areas. You need to build walls around what those four specific areas are, so those areas are concentrated on and taken care of. Number one in there, making sure you keep a roof over your head, whether it's your rent payment or your house payment, escrow savings. If you don't have a house payment, whatever the case maybe is, make sure that that money is getting paid to where it needs to get paid to, or saved in the case of your escrow, and anticipating when those bills are going to be coming in with insurance and taxes and so forth. Additionally, homeowners insurance, if not escrowed, you want to make sure that you're keeping up with that as well. Secondly, making sure you're keeping the utilities on, the necessary utilities. Obviously, we need the electric. We need not heat right now, I don't believe in most cases, but the air conditioning, water, stuff like that. Cable, internet, the internet obviously everybody's using right now. Cable may not be something that we really would deem a necessity at this point, but it keeps us from going stir crazy. But the add-ons to that, how can we reduce that if it's not as important as what we really need to have at this point, based upon your situation? Third, food on the table, making sure that you and your family are adequately fed and have the food that you need. And that does not mean going out to eat, whether it's pickup or curbside or whatever at this particular point. We need to make sure that we're protecting inside those four walls. And then finally, transportation, making sure that we are keeping car payments up if we have a car payment, making sure we've got the fuel money to be able to put fuel in that vehicle, making sure the insurance is kept up to date as well. Those four things need to be inside those four walls, and we need to protect those four walls. Everything outside of those things is on the outside and should be taken care of based upon priorities, making sure that we've ranked in priorities of what needs to be done outside there. So we've got money left over after our four walls have been taken care of. Then we can look at the other things to simply say, what do we take care of? That may be gifts, could be trips, could be vacations, credit card payments, clothes, all those nice to haves as well. All those type of things should be outside of those four walls and should only be touched with the limited income that we have based upon their prioritized need. I encourage you to manage to your four walls. Hopefully, very few of you are experiencing this at this point. That is my hope and prayer. But I do know people are struggling at this point. So let that be something that you're doing, focusing on those four walls. If I can help you in addressing that, feel free to call me or email me. We'll set up a call to be able to discuss. Again, if you've got some other questions that you would like to know about, you think would be encouraging to everybody else, feel free to send those questions to questions@myfinancialfocus.net. I hope you're doing well, and as I mentioned at the beginning, I hope your week is off to a great start, and I hope that we are all working our way out of this sooner instead of later.